So, last session, George and Gregor's gang had started off in the Jasper Forest with Miriam and Nuvian, and V as well, and also Miriam, the other Miriam. Cooking up that soup, getting the soup rules, and then eventually heading off on their way after practicing walking, eventually getting past the gate, not engaging too heavily with the guards, but rather just opting to back away and jump the wall. And then heading off towards Dolam, now Garnet. After a few days of travel, getting to the Larsh Lake, I believe, is the... If I check my map, it should say on Dolam. No, it does not. Oh well. I believe it's Larsh Lake next to Dolam, where the waters had risen, such that all of the festival grounds had been put underwater, as per the rainy season. For Pink, you had traveled with, not Tide Turner, Captain Tilo, the Owlin, who you had originally gone across the Tourmaline Lake with. Traveled with him towards Nambul. He offered some connections should you ever need them in the future, and you ended up flying your way off towards Zircon, arriving at about 18 o'clock. Meanwhile, George is about, I believe, early-ish midday, if I check the calendar. Control Shift M. Control Alt M. There we go. Pink's here in the evening. George and the rest are off in the morning still. So we'll bring it in with some fun facts. Right. So would anyone like to volunteer first, or shall I?
To be honest, I keep forgetting about the fun facts.
I have something.
Okay.
Despite what happened on the river heading towards Jasper, George was trained to swim and, was a decent swimmer. It just didn't work out that way that one time.
I see. So in the future, you'll have a +1 to swimming checks if you remember to remind me. Let's make it a +2. Because you've now had a little bit of that, shock bring it back.
Yeah.
So you just got to remind me on that. And then for world/session facts, apparently having tried manually editing the previous episode, half of these sessions are silence, which is interesting. Yeah, we just take a lot of long pauses between words trying to think of stuff. So yeah.
As one does.
But other world facts are... Oh man. Actually, I've got Gregor facts prepared back here. Where is Gregor? Is it this? I think it is this. Ah, yes. Gregor is 34 years old. Mid-30s. That's it.
All right. Okay.
He's got them aging bones.
Poor guy. So, for Pink, despite being entirely blue, his favorite color is actually red.
Interesting.
Blue is second, though.
Okay.
What a guy.
What a guy.
Very humble. Not one to see himself as the best, just second best.
Only second.
All right. And And with that, now we can bring it back into the city of Garnet. What would you like to do?
Is the place looking good right now? Like, is it on fire or people dying?
The place does not seem to be on fire. It seems relatively safe. No pillars of smoke, no large destruction, no melted buildings. No giant ice spires.
This is the good stuff.
And you had just been dropped off at the ore dock by the dwarvish fisherman, Mathis.
Would Gregor have been here before?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
I'm gonna go check around the festival area since it's not that far from the river or the lake.
Okay, so
See
if
how
we
it's
go
changed.
to map. So you're dropped off here at the ore dock, which is a floating dock. And what you could see is that the path that had originally taken a little bit of space on the water and then traveled up the beach, that beach is now all underwater. As the river plane has, or the lake bed has risen quite significantly. As far as peering through the water goes, you can see that it just seems to be plain sand, not like there were any structures here that were, flooded up. Seems like everything that was built there was probably temporary.
You ever been here, Gregor?
Oh no, I've not been here before, but I've heard about it at least.
It's a nice enough place. Our good friend the Ma was from here.
Oh, so you've been here before, I suppose, on your original travels, George. Jor. This is your brother speaking. This is your brother speaking. I'm calling about your car's extended warranty.
Hello, Nubian. This is George. I have heard about my car's extended warranty, and I would like to thank you for reminding me of it.
Were you here before the rainy season brought the river up?
Yeah. This was like my first stop after I left.
I see.
There was a festival going on at the time.
Right. And he's going to roll a history check. 18. The Sama Festival, right?
Yes, of course.
Ah. Get a lot of good trade deals coming through here with food for Jasper.
A lot of merry people as well.
Yeah, I would imagine. Would imagine it's a little harder to catch the salmon now that the lake has risen up. Suppose that's why they have it earlier in the season before the rains.
Probably.
Well, onwards, I suppose.
Off we go.
All right. What would y'all like to do?
So we have to swim onto the shore.
No, there's this dock that's floated, or this pathway that's floated up on the water.
Oh, okay.
It's about maybe 5 feet wide.
I forget, was Gregor with us when we had the mayor and was doing the mayor stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
He, I think, did meet the mayor briefly in the prison.
Was he there with us during the coronation?
Gregor was not, no.
Okay.
I think Gregor arrived the day after or 2 days after.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So, as you walk up towards the city along the dock, you can see that, yes, the city is very much intact. No major damage. It seems just about as you left it. There does seem to be a slight... go ahead and give me a, I guess, perception check. If you are so inclined.
Right. Let me pull up Gregor.
Should we both make a perception check?
If you so choose.
Okay, I got a 12.
I got a 21.
So 12. So George, you get the feeling that this area seems a little more affluent. And Gregor, to you, this seems like a gem city, as far as you can tell. You've not been here before, but it is fitting of the image of a gem city. But you would not have the piece of information, I suppose, to notice any sort of change. Seems about as affluent as... a little more affluent, actually, than Zircon, interestingly enough.
Pretty nice place.
Yeah. Suppose it is the newest gem city, right?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, would Nubian have that information now that I think about it? Because he was captured. Oh well, he's heard rumors.
He's heard about it.
So what would you like to do in the city of Garnet?
I
you have any-
suppose
Go ahead.
we could stop to get food, but we should probably continue on our way.
I could go for a little bite to eat.
All right. So coming in on the road there, you're passing the Cedar Hotel. I don't know if I have any exact information on that being a tavern. I don't believe it was. If you'd like to roll a history check, I can give you some previous information.
That is another 12.
Another 12? I'd say you generally remember the direction of your original hotel, which was to the south. About the middle of, east-west wise, about the middle of the commercial district.
Yeah. We can go to Estade for the night and see what they have.
All right.
I start
All right.
walking along.
Okay. Let's see. So as you're walking, you pass. Are you going to head south first, or are you going to head east towards the sort of main road that would take you directly there?
East first to get on the road.
Okay. So on your path, you would pass by the courthouse as well as the historical museum. Keeping going south, you would then pass what looks to be a sweets shop titled Freya's Iridian Sweets. And at that same corner, on the opposite corner of that intersection, is Eimer Library. You're going to keep heading south?
Yeah, we probably should keep going.
All right. Things are getting a little more familiar for you here as you pass Town Hall, which is situated directly next to the postal house, which you had sent a letter back to Jasper at all that time ago. You get the scent of bread in the air as you pass Dolam Baking, now renamed to Garnet Baking. Opposite Dolam Baking, on the opposite side of the street, is the Black Bear Coffee House. Do you keep going?
Actually, gents, it does seem that there's food right here.
Ooh, a bakery.
Well, which would you recommend?
Well, I'm never one to shy away from some good bread, I must say.
All right. So, no, not Dolam, Garnet Baking. If I go to here, let's see. This would be going back to all the way to the beginning of my sheet. Yes. I see. Okay. So, in this bakery, oh, let's see. There is a large, burly female orc that you can see into the window of the kitchen or the bakery area, wielding a giant hammer, just pounding away at this giant tub of dough.
We made the right decision here, lads.
This is like a 3 meter by 2 meter tub of dough here that's about almost 3/4 of a meter thick. Just this huge batch of dough. The hammer itself is this huge, just concrete block on just a very strong steel rod. I guess pillar would be more apt of a description, seeing its thickness. As you walk in, you do trigger a small bell above the door, and you see the orc turn towards you, put the giant hammer over her shoulder, and say, welcome in. I'll be with you in a second. At the front counter of this bakery here, you can see a whole variety of different breads and confections. Although this area, or this shop, does not necessarily specialize in sweets. It is mainly just breads and cakes. Not cakes. What is it? Like I've got an image in my mind. What is it called? I don't know. We'll just say it's hardtack, because I can't remember the other Civil War era type bread. What is it called? Shortening bread, I think? It's just a very simple but nutritious bread.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see all sorts of different types of bread, including loaves, pretzels, various shapes you've not seen before, as I don't believe you've entered this establishment before.
I don't believe I have.
Gregor's looking around at the weird shaped ones.
All right. You see one that's shaped like an owl. Just a small owl, sculpted loaf. Along with that owl are other animal-shaped loaves, as it would seem.
Are there cat loaves?
There are no cats, but there are fish. As well as off to the side. Originally, you think as you walk into this. Actually, go ahead and give me. I guess we'll make this an investigation roll.
Which stat is investigation again?
I believe it's wisdom.
Intelligence.
Intelligence? Where's my character sheets? Where are?
All right, that's a 17.
17? All right, what you originally think are at either side of the counter here, two giant carved wooden bear statues. As you get closer, get the sense that this isn't wood grain on the surface of these bears. This is a crust of a bread. These are man-sized bear statues of bread.
Oh my goodness.
How they're made, you have no idea.
I don't think Greg could. I think he's gonna get an owl bread.
All right. Now the owl is probably about that's about what, 3 feet, 2 feet tall, 2 feet by probably about that's probably about 9 inches. So 2 feet tall, 9-inch by 9-inch radius.
That's a
or,
lot of bread.
Diameter. That's a lot of bread. That'll sustain you for quite a while, seeing as it's very dense bread as well. So, what can I do for you now? As this orc has put up her hammer.
I'll take that owl loaf.
Ah, yes. This is... Oh, wait, was this Iridian? Back to map. Okay, no, this is just all I'm bacon. Okay. All right. Yes, 1 owl loaf. Trying to remember owl names, but I can't. Types of owl. Types of owl.
Ow.
Types of
Ooh.
owl. There we go.
Oh. Go.
Oh. Oh, what's a funny owl? Pygmy owl is pretty funny. So, 1 pygmy owl for you, and this is certainly not pygmy in size. This is very large. Now, which variety would you want? We have some filled with jelly, some that are just salted and spiced.
I'll take a salted and spiced one, please.
All right, this is our nutmeg pygmy owl here, and now you've got. We'll mark this down as like 10 days worth of food. And it is. How would you like that? Would you just like to put it in your own bags, or would you like a bag of our own?
Will it fit into Gregor's bag?
Go ahead and give me a... Oh, what stat would this be? A sleight of hand check. That would
Let's
be dexterity.
That's an 18.
18? So, pushing things around in your backpack there, you are able to just slide it in, and it just fills the top of your bag. You can just barely pull the drawstring mostly closed.
Yeah, sure.
All right, and that will run you... Oh, I took down all my charts. That will run you a whole silver piece. Let's see. Well, I said this is 10 days worth of food. Yeah, that'll run you 2 silver.
2 silver. Damn. All right. And you fumbling around a little bit with my coin pouch.
All right.
Yeah, my kitty cat coin purse.
I hope you've been keeping track of Gregor's money in his character sheet, but because I certainly haven't.
The thing is, I don't think he's been spending
Hmm.
the past several sessions.
Not really. We spent a lot of time in
Let's see. Kitty
Yeah,
cat
we haven't
coin
really-
purse. Go ahead.
we haven't really done anything that would require us to spend money.
All right. I'll just mark down he's spent 2 silver. Because he's got 50 gold on him anyway, so hey. Or he
I'm
should.
currently up in Paint, editing this PNG of his character
Nice.
sheet.
Microsoft Paint for the win.
Yeah.
And anything for the 2 of you.
What would you recommend for someone who has probably multiple days travel ahead of them?
Well, we could always get you situated with one of the... one or two. One of those owls would fill you up there. But if you're just going for a smaller journey, I'd recommend one of the salmons. You can see on the shelf below the owls, layered up, kind of like a pile of wood, or like a wood stack, you see just these logs of just like full salmon-sized fish. And these are all cream-filled.
Oh, what kind of cream do you have in there?
Sweet cream. Just a simple blend, no flavor beyond that. Or no spices beyond that, I should say. They're very flavorful, though. I would recommend baking it over, literally just throwing it like a log over your fire for a few minutes, and it'll make a very nice and toasty snack or meal.
Yes, I'll take one of the salmon.
All right, that'll go for just a few copper here. That's 4 copper for each.
I'll just pay with the silver. You can keep the rest.
Oh, well, thank you kindly. And I suppose I'll take another salmon as well, says Nuvian. Well, he's got you covered. And so now each of you have this probably about 4-foot long salmon that you can do whatever you please with.
I have the cube.
And so you now have 2 salmon logs in your cube. Well, thank you for the business. If there's anything you need else, I'll be just in the back preparing another batch of... And she looks at the bears.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
Of course. Safe travels.
Go ahead. Walk out.
All right. And Gregor, what you notice as you walk out is now what you imagined were wood carvings in the front of the shop face are entirely just different, very well-dried sculptures of different animals that have, very, just one side is flat, one side has the impression of an animal on it. And these are all just very hard bread tacked onto the front of the shop there.
Huh.
And they do
that's
seem
dedication.
to have like a bit of gloss on the front of them as well. like a thin, clear layer of something.
Now that's dedication.
Yeah. I suppose they enjoy their salmon theming here in Garnet. Well, we've got food for the next couple days.
Gregor's
Sure,
gonna
I'm,
reach into his
eating
pack
a-
and then just like break off a little bit of an ear or something off the owl and just.
Just one of the feathers of plumage.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Mm.
It is very, very hard bread that slowly softens up as your saliva soaks into it.
That thing will stay forever then.
This stuff is pretty good.
I'm gonna reach into the cube.
Okay.
Try to pull out, like, I guess a scale, if that's an option.
A scale of the fish. You could probably
Yeah.
break off a part of the tail.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, so you've got a tail fin. It's probably about this big, so probably, what's that, like 7 inches wide, 3 inches tall.
I'll go ahead and start munching on that.
All right. Give me, since you're not an orc of the caliber of Gregor, give me a strength check to just try and bite through this.
Yeah. Strength. What I'm really good at. That is a 2.
2. So you try and bite into it, and it is just like, it is solid. You can't bite through this so easily. But you can at least nibble on the edges and hope that it soaks up enough saliva to be able to break.
Do I have a water skin? I'm gonna get my water skin out.
Nubian's gonna go ahead and say, "You want to split that? You take one half of the fin, and I'll take the other."
How much of the fin did I put in my mouth already?
So you've tried. I mean, it's up to you. You have this full tail fin here.
I'll say I only put about not enough to have half of it in my mouth, so I'll like nod my head and start trying to like break it in two.
All right. Another strength check. Well, it was easy enough to
Alright,
break off.
perfect.
Strength check with advantage. This is a DC 10.
Well, that is a 31.
Okay.
That
Oh,
is
yeah.
a 6.
Well then. Head to here, brother. I'll give it a go.
Okay,
With
thank
his
you.
plus, I think he's got a +2 to strength. I should have his character sheet somewhere.
You don't see a 31 every day.
So we'll say he's got +2. Rolls total 17. And so he just takes a little bit of strain to break it along this seam, but he does break off the one part of the tail. And so he gives you the half you bit and keeps the other half for himself. And now this part of the fish is enough that you could slide it into your mouth like a CD tray, if you so choose.
That sounds like the
It would fill your
Yes,
whole
sir.
mouth, but
most sensible thing to do.
you must put the CD in your computer.
What's a CD? What's a CD?
CD's not. Who's Steve Jobs? All right, but you've got food for the next couple days. Gregor for the next week. With this,
And of course,
this
he'll
owl
share
statue.
if anyone wants.
All right. Anything else you would like to do in this city? You are just 1 block away from Town Hall, if you're so inclined to visit. as well as you can see as you were walking down the street, you get the idea, George, that your hotel previously, or your inn, was 1 block down.
You'd be glad to be up to visit in the city hall.
We're gonna go see the mayor.
I'd say we could stop in and say hi.
It's been a little bit, hasn't it?
I'd say so. We're in the area.
Yeah, that
Alright.
stupid bird Pank can wait.
So, walking into the town hall here, you see who you remember to be Eimer's sister, Francesca. I remember names. Sitting at the clerk's desk. Ah, hello. Takes
I
a
don't
look
think
at you,
Gregor would
George.
know this.
Does not seem to recognize you. How can I help you folks today? Travelers from out of town?
Yes. I was wondering if we could see the good Mayor Ima.
Ah, yes. He is back in his office over that way. What's your business?
We're associates from his time going to Citrine during the coronation.
Just gonna make another check. Right. I don't remember an orc with you, but I do feel like I remember your face.
Yes, the name is George.
Ah. Well, I'll go get him right away. And she
Thank you.
gets up, walks off to the side to one of the offices. Says, "Oh, Freddy, you've got some guests. They said they're from the people of the party that helped escort you to Citrine." Ah, you hear a very big booming voice. I see. Well, let's go and see them. And you see this very lavish red robe attired with white accents man with a red cloth newsies cap, I believe it was. No, this is a beret. He is very burly, and you can tell that since adventuring with you where he had shaved his beard off, a new beard has started growing from his chin once more. Ah, George, and new friends I see.
Yes. It's
Welcome
good
back
see you, man.
to Garnet now. How have you been? Since, everything.
We've been better, but it's good to see you, sir.
Good to see you as well. And he goes for a big old handshake with both hands.
I do not have enough hands for this man. I'll extend the same and hope I don't get my wrist crushed.
With a strength of 15. Go ahead and give me a strength check here.
6.
6. So he just, at first, it's like there's air in his hands. He's just starts shaking your hand, but he slows down to match to your pace. Well, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, we are making pretty much the same journey back in the direction of Citrine. Not entirely
see.
to Citrine, but we figured we could stop on by, say hello.
Yeah. So are you going all the way back to Citrine, or you said something like an intermediary stop?
Yes, we are heading back to the middle. We're planning on
Player checks map.
we're planning on stopping at Zircon. That seems to be Um,
Ah,
that'll probably be our first stop, at least. Major stop.
Imer rolls a history check to see if he remembers or recognizes Gregor. He does not. That's a natural one. Very, very briefly met Gregor. Unfortunately, does not remember. I'll give him a history check just to remember the accoutrements of the uniform. That's a 17. So he does recognize at least that Gregor's wearing a guard's uniform. Oh, and you're, pointing towards Gregor. You're a guard from Zircon, right?
Oh, yes, that's correct.
The both of you? Pointing also to Nuvian, who is holding Gregor's spear. No, I'm from Jasper, like George. Well, I mean, it'd certainly be no trouble if you wanted to use the Heartstone to just teleport over there. I can get you hooked up. It's just over in that new, renovated room. And around the corner.
That would be entirely appreciated.
Yeah. And for all that you helped me with, no fee, of course.
Oh,
Free
man,
passage.
you spoiled me, man.
Anything for an old friend.
Well, I graciously accept. This means a lot.
Besides, with what's all going on in the world, it's a bit dangerous to travel out in the open.
Yeah, that you hit the nail right on the head.
Yeah. In fact, coming back from Citrine after the huge quake, Eisentown had seen a lot of caves-ins, so your route back might also just be impeded by that as well. Had to make some pretty significant detours.
Well, I'm glad you made it back all the same.
Yeah. And now we've got a direct link to every gem city in the world. Barring any arbiters. At the mention of arbiters, Nuvian does get a little bit of a sour look on his face.
Yeah, George sort of like breaks eye contact with Marimer.
Well, we could spend some time recounting your, having you regale me with your tales of daring do, or we could just help you along your way if you're in too much of a rush.
I'll take a rain check on that storytelling. We do need to be heading off.
Very well. Well then, it's just right this way.
Perfect. I want to.
Yeah.
How is Mayor Eimer's outfit?
It is well-mended.
Ah, perfect.
Oh, and Francesca, could you call over Sylvia to activate the device? Will do. Should only be a few minutes away. And you can see that she pulls out a crystal connector and sends a message. Hello, Sylvia, this is Francesca.
She's a sibling. How many children did my father have?
I will mention that she is a human.
Is your father's name Genghis Khan, perhaps?
And after a few minutes of Imra goes ahead and gives you a little tour of the new renovated areas. Talking about, oh yeah, this took only a few days to get constructed. Got all the town to pitch out, stuff like that. and just kind of going over all the small town details of this now starting to become big town place.
Mhm.
And eventually,
Yeah.
this high elvish woman shows up here in this tall, I mean, technically, yes, tall silver dress. She is a tall, high elvish woman with a silver dress and relatively well kept. Well, hello all.
How tall, by chance?
I believe she is above 6 foot. We'll say 6'4".
I'm looking up at her. That's fantastic. Hello.
Thank-
Well, hello to you. I hear you need to use the crystal heart. What's it called? The heartstone of the city. I can certainly get that hooked up for you.
Yes, that would be greatly appreciated.
All right. Well, all you need to do is stand under that large platform there, and we can start the ritual.
I would just like to remind you guys that Pink is 4'8", so he is looking up at this.
Yeah, just a bit of a 2
Wait,
foot.
no, sorry, wait,
difference.
I'm not playing Pink. Never mind.
Yeah.
We'll have to bring
Gregor,
Pink
I believe,
back.
is 6'2".
Gregor, yeah, okay, yeah, no, Gregor's not
Everyone
looking up at
is
anyone.
looking up. How tall is Mirror Eimer?
Mayor Eimer, I believe. Oh man, how tall would he be? I believe he's a solid 5'8".
This is the tallest person I've ever seen.
Perhaps indeed.
You said 6'4"?
Yeah, she's 6'4".
A foot and a half taller than Pink. Wait.
And Sylvia here goes ahead and starts laying down some powders around the perimeter of this heart crystal. Starts speaking a magic incantation, and as she does so, Mirarmer says, "Well, it was good seeing you, and safe travels. Stay safe in these trying times."
Pleasure as always. You too, Mr. Ma.
I'll see you around.
See you next.
And in a flash of light, the whole room disappears from your vision. And we go over to the calendar. And move your date token a little ways forward. We'll say you stopped for lunch, so we'll put it about midday now. So
Does that
Pink should
mean-
be arriving in 6 hours.
Oh. Wait, hold on. I thought I was further ahead, which means I was already there.
Yeah, you were already in Zircon.
Okay, yeah.
But
Which means
you
there's
arrived
like an
there,
out.
yeah, later in the day.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so in your timeline, you're already in Zircon, but in George's timeline, you're still flying there, if I recall.
Okay. I thought I would have already been there, and then there's just like a several-hour window where we're both in, and we just don't know.
The asynchronous timelines are
Or
the
almost
work of
back
the
together.
arbiters.
Oh god. In a way, in a literal way, it kind of is.
Yeah.
Well, eventually this, oh man, what are the colors here? This would be under CDA, no? Where is it? It's not source. Cities and towns, here we go. Wait, I don't have this listed. Okay. Back to the internet. So in this ray of red light here, you eventually see everything fade back from red to color, and you're now in a a yellowish white room. You see this very wizardly looking fellow, your standard wizard with the wizard hat, beard, and robes. Turn and look over. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Coming in from
Nope.
Garnet.
Yes, that
Welcome
would be
to
us.
Zircon.
Thank you.
What business are you coming for?
Well, we've been here before. We're meeting up with an old friend of ours.
I see.
Figured this is the best place to go. I sort of move out of the way of Gregor.
So for your explanation there, he'll give a what was I checking? Oh. So for 11, he doesn't find any that's what it was, insight. So he doesn't find any untruth in what you're saying. At the sight of Gregor, he gets a 19. Gregor, my boy, it has been a while.
Does Gregor recognize this guy?
Indeed, Gregor does. So Gregor says, "Ah, Sigbert."
Sigbert.
Oh, wait, no.
Sigbert.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I see you're back from your great adventures. Welcome back to the city.
Well, thank you. I don't think I'm back permanently,
Oh, fair enough.
but yeah, we're passing through, and it's great to see you again.
And from this man's voice, you can tell that he is much younger than his beard would imply. His very long wizardy beard. Well, welcome back to Zircon. Feel free to do as you please.
Thank you.
Exit's just this way.
Is this area like new to Gregor? Like, was this here when Gregor left?
Yeah. This was here when Gregor left. This is
Okay.
over in, if I go over to Zircon map. Map. Okay, so this is where your prison quarters were. You're over here in the administration district of Zircon. Here's the inn where everyone stayed before. Dungeoneer's Hall, commercial districts over here and here in the gray. And we can change over to the Zircon music, which I believe it will currently be day. There we go. Welcome home, Gregor. And seemingly Nuvian as he has a guard spear from Zircon. Well, I take it this is your home, Gregor?
Oh yeah, I grew up here, guard here, of course. Lots of memories here.
Well, I suppose I'll leave it up to your discretion. George.
Yes, Gregor, lead the way.
Not George.
Alright.
I will make a brand new note at the top of my paper that says Erjor, because it's now on the back side of this page.
You just got to do it at the top of every new page.
Big letters underlined. So Erjor, you were trying to meet an ally of yours?
Yes.
Do you know if he's already here?
I do not, but with all the weirdness going on, I don't know if it would be safe to contact him at the moment. But we've arranged a amazing place, so I'm sure we'll run into him when he arrives.
Fair enough.
I'm not fucking with the timelines any more than I need.
The timelines are so close to converging again.
So Gregor, I leave it up to you.
Let's go. Let's go to his favorite restaurant, food, drinking location.
Okay. And that would be... Do you remember? Origins Gregor. Here we go. So there's the Wachholder Inn where you stayed before. There is... Who is this? Before? Dungeoneer's Hall. The Dungeoneer's Hall does have, in fact, a lot of drinking spots that you had visited back when you started doing more adventuring stuff, preparing for your journey. Oh man, what is the name? It's written somewhere in these words, but I can't find it.
Or maybe instead, we should save the drinking places and everything for when we actually meet up with Pink again. Maybe let's find an inn that Gregor is. Gregor knows the area, of course. So, like, he knows the good places to stay.
So there's Vendel's Wurst, which is a good place to get some Wurst. I'm trying to remember where you had originally gotten those drinks all those years ago.
Gregor would love some Wurst.
All right, Vendel's Wurst. Go back over to source.
But I think we're gonna look for an inn first. Before we're gonna look for an inn first before we get some Wurst.
I see. All right, so you said the inn, so Wachholder Inn is usually your go-to spot. All right, so Zita's Lounge is where you had gotten those drinks.
That does sound familiar.
One of the nicer cafe-esque taverns.
We'll go there when we meet back up with Bank. I'm sure he'll probably be hungry.
All right. So going all the way to the Wachholder Inn. Okay, that's good to know as well. Okay, so you see... this would actually be a different guy. Sure. So you see a male ogre behind the tavern shelf here. Or tavern counter at the Wachholder Inn. George, of course, you remember being here before. The general layout is a relatively rectangular, well, a long rectangular room. Tables on either side of the entrance, as well as tables in the center. At the back, there is, probably offset 10 feet from the back wall, a counter. And behind that counter is all sorts of different ingredients, herbs, and whatnot that would go into the different foods here, as well as some taps as well. To the left wall, or on the left wall and the right wall, are all of the doors into the different rooms where people can stay. You see the man behind the counter has not noticed you, as he is sleeping standing in place.
Does Gregor know this guy?
Gregor probably would have an idea of... The general vibe of Zircon is everyone kind of knows everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So you recognize this as Hugo, who usually runs the night shift, but for some reason is out here in the day right now.
I'm going to go up to the area where he's asleep and be like, Hugo, my man. Oh, wait, that's not what Gregor sounds like. Hugo, my man.
He will make a perception check of 7. You seem like stir a little bit, kind of like open an eye, but he's like looking off towards the ceiling and then just closes it back up again.
I'll give him like a hearty pats on the back.
Oh. Gregor!
Dozing off there.
You saw nothing. Well, how can I help you?
Oh, we need a room for maybe 2 days.
Room for 2 days? I can certainly get that arranged. The stay here for you, as a local, just 1 silver piece a night. Are all 3 of you staying in one room, or would you like separate rooms?
Separate would probably be ideal, as I say as I like look back at the other two.
Very well. I feel like I have a map of this place somewhere. Oh wait,
As
it's
Harold
probably
goes
on...
into the hotel computer to check room availability.
All right, so here's your key cards.
Oh, I do. Well, it's very simple. But if we go map here, oh, gotta find the boundary of the. There we go. So here you have your entrance. Here's where your front desk would be, where your counter would be. Here's where all the tables are, and then yeah, most of these are single rooms. The 2 on either side have bunks, if I recall. So, you said single room each?
I gotta look back at the other two just to see if they agree.
Thumbs up.
All right.
All right. So yep, and I'll pay for it.
All right. Gregor minus 3 silver, 6 silver.
Yep.
So he's now down by 8.
I'll just go ahead and slide for his way.
Do you take it, Gregor?
Oh no, no need.
Oh, come on, Gregor.
Come on, we're back in my town. It's on me.
All right. But just remember, this is your. I've got you covered the rest of the way, is what that means to say.
You're certainly quite generous, brother.
Well, I might as well let my. I got lucky. I have money. I can help out.
Does Gregor take a history check for the casino?
Greg, at that thought, Gregor will think back to George's money. History check. That would be wisdom or intelligence.
It's intelligence.
Intelligence. Yeah.
All right, so -1. Okay. That'll be 15.
15. How much did George lose at the pearl necklace?
So, I will say I have 4 plat in my inventory at the moment. I wouldn't say I lost very much. It was Hank who lost money.
I was about to say, I think you actually ended up coming out in the positives. Pink.
I came out in the positives.
It was Pink.
A lot of it was Pink's money.
Yeah, so Gregor would probably be thinking like, yeah, that guy is pretty good with his money. He wouldn't say it. He wouldn't say it out loud.
And hey, for you, Gregor, and all your friends, drinks on the house. We got cider. I believe that's your usual.
Oh, Hugo, you're too kind. I'll take a cider.
All right. couple pints of Charnock cider for the round of you.
Thank you very much.
All right, what do you do? The three of you have some cider. You've got rooms.
Gregor's probably gonna go take an empty table and just sit down.
I'll follow along.
Now the question is, does happy hour last for 6 hours? Or do you have any business you would like to attend to in this time?
I was gonna say we should probably just discuss exactly how we're gonna meet up with Pink.
You know, someone with great foresight would have established an exact location for meetup.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
thankfully, we did not do that.
We are not the people with the foresight in question. Is George out of sending for today?
No, George
I
can
believe it was
send.
the morning when he started, so yeah.
George has at most 2 sendings, but I imagine those 2 sendings would be well. You upcast. Technically, you can't upcast sending, so he has 1 more sending.
I think you can spend higher level spell slots for it. You just can't, like, there's no benefit for using a higher level spell slot.
Right. So I do have 2 sendings. So yeah, I could make contact with someone who I didn't want to fuck with the timelines, man. Okay.
The timelines.
I'm gonna just crack my fingers. I'm gonna take a swig of the cider. I cast the spell. Hello, Peg. This is George. We are in Zakon at. I point to Gregor. Where are we at?
DM, what was the name of this place again?
The Wachholder Inn.
The Wacholderin.
The volley hold in. We can meet here. We have rooms set up.
I think you're over.
We have rooms set.
I mean, that gets the point across.
The volley hold in.
Yeah, the volley holder in.
So, Pink, as you're flying, you get this message. Go ahead and give me an intelligence check. We'll make this intelligence.
We are playing telephone right now, is what is happening.
Okay. So straight roll for Pink. 11.
11. So you get the idea that you don't know exactly the Wally Hold Inn doesn't hold an especially particular place in your mind. But you know it's an inn. I'll let you intuit whatever you want from that. So they say some name of an inn, you know. And you've got 25 words to respond.
I am on my way to Zircon right now. I will find this volley holder in. See you soon.
Okay.
Can I make an intelligence check?
Okay.
I was actually hoping for a low roll.
What are you making an intelligence check for?
To intuit what he's saying. He is flying after all. I make an 11.
Okay. He's gonna try and find the inn.
All right. So he said he's gonna stop by Wally World and then meet us at the inn. So I don't know what that means, but he'll make his way here. Is it loud in here to you guys?
Is it loud?
Yeah.
How do you mean?
And well, it's rather rambunctious in here, isn't it?
I mean, I
Gregor's gonna
suppose
take
there are a
look
couple guys
around.
over there in the corner talking, but
Oh,
I don't know. Was
I-
Pink maybe shouting? Right, Pink is your friend's name?
yes. He was flying. I don't know. I feel a bit off. You know what will help? Some cider.
Uh,
Very well. All right, and then what's the plan here?
I let Gregor take the reins because this is his hometown.
All right, Gregor, what's the plan here?
did George relay like any information about what Pink said?
Yeah, he said they're looking for Wally World and then they'll come to the inn.
Oh, okay. So if he's gonna be here, we might not want. We could go out and walk around for a bit and then come back.
Sure,
Who knows?
sure.
Maybe we might bump into him.
Yeah. Let me just let me finish this up. Yeah. Let me finish this up real quick.
I forget, is George a lightweight?
He is now.
All right, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw. It's cider, so it's pretty light alcohol, but we'll say
That
DC 10,
is- It's a 17.
17. You feel a warm feeling in your stomach. Feel a little tingle in your fingers, but that's about it.
All right.
Are you
Well,
are you
off we
good,
go.
George?
Oh, I feel great.
Okay.
Nuvian
I
just
guess,
downs his. Nuvian's Constitution, we'll say it's a +2. Still gets under 10, so Nuvian's a little buzzed.
Family of lightweights.
Oh, brother.
So I guess let's go out.
Well, actually, he's going to make a deception roll, we'll say, to try and hide it. Okay, 13. We'll say he's got just straight charisma. So I'll leave it up to you whether or not you want to see anything.
You down that like a pro, brother.
Having been a guard, I'd imagine Gregor's had his fair share of run-ins with drunks.
Indeed.
So I'm sure he recognizes the signs in both of them.
Yeah, their faces are a little bit. Give me an insight roll. We'll say. So that's intelligence, I believe. Wisdom.
Oh boy, lots of intelligence checks.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay. Well, of course I had to do that. Okay, a 9.
A 9. Yeah, they could be. They could be taken a little bit. They did have a full pint of this cider. So yeah, they might have a little bit of tingles going through them.
He's gonna file that away in his head, like they're probably fine.
All right. And for
All
the
right,
next
let's
6
go.
hours, the day is yours. So if you have any particular plans that you want to do, we can just go ahead and move forward with that. But also, since I didn't know whether or not you would be doing just basically fast travel, I did prepare some stuff for time skips. And so if you're going to be spending 6 hours in this city, I'll give each of you an opportunity to do one action in sort of the time you're spending here. That can be buying an item, finding a person, finding gossip or news, or any other action that you can think of that might take that sort of time.
It's Keytar playing time.
So you're gonna make a little cash?
Oh, I guess I can do that as well.
Yeah.
He's just gonna give a free show. If George is gonna be doing a performance stuff, yeah, Gregor is probably maybe gonna go stop by the guard station and say hi to the guard folks.
All right. And then Nuvian is going to go talk to the other people in the tavern. Who would like to take initiative?
Gregor will take initiative.
All right.
I thought you were calling for initiative. I'm like, huh?
Yes,
Yeah,
roll initiative for music playing. Because
Nuvian is getting into a fight and we need help.
The Tome Gnomes are also here. No, they're off in Citrine right now. As far as you've last seen them.
My initiative would have been an...
I mean, hey, we can roll initiative. Nuvian gets a 16.
That
What
one.
do you add to initiative again?
Okay. Dexterity.
Yeah, that would have been an 8 anyways, but...
All right, so Nuvian's going to do his thing first. Nuvian is looking for information on the legitimacy of the Arbiters and what all they've done. It's a 3. He gets the hard truth that people have seen Arbiters.
And the Arbiters are back, and now he has to swallow this at face value.
But the people in the tavern probably tell him that they have not seen them in person. All right, next in initiative order is Gregor with his 8. So back to the not the Wachholder Inn, that's where you are. Back to the guard station. Did this have a name to it? The prison quarters.
Prison quarters.
Indeed. In fact, I've got a map for the prison quarters. Here, we'll put it over this way. Alt-M. There we go. Because to the left, there is something there.
So yeah, he's gonna go over there and see the folks.
All right.
Say hi, check in.
So we will go back over to... There we go. Prison quarters. Okay, so... male half-orc. I wonder who this might be. Okay, never mind. So I was incorrect about Gregor's age. I was correct about Gregor's age. I was incorrect about his height. I have his original listing here as 7'2".
So Gregor's the tallest thing I've seen.
Indeed. With a wider build, this Zircon isn't too bright, but he's just the purest boy. He's a cat-embroidered coin pouch, is 7'2", somewhat literate, and is age 34. Anyway.
It's the somewhat literate that's really charming.
So, in here you see... well, you would know the name. You see Irene, the female halfling. Clerk of the prison quarters with her, of course, signature flamboyant, very flamboyant jeweled necklace.
Excuse me, halfling?
Halfling, yes.
Oh, Gregor, like...
Towers, yes. Indeed. Because halflings kind of max out, like, upper end is, like, 4 foot.
4 feet, yeah.
So, you're pretty much twice her height.
Yeah. Irene.
Oh, hello, Gregor. Actually, okay. Hello, Gregor. What can I do you for?
Oh,
Welcome back
nothing much.
to Zircon, of course.
Thank you. I'm back here on some business with party that I'm in. And I figured I'd just stop by and say hi.
She's got a... Here, we'll use this paper. She's got a folding fan with, like, plumage on it. You're just fanning herself. Well, you've certainly dropped by. Well, yeah. Welcome back to the city. You're just dropping by to say hi.
Yeah. Meeting up with another party member.
Right, you did say you were going off on some sort of adventure. Good on you, I suppose.
It's been quite a time to say the least. And it is far from over.
Yeah. Well, you did resign instead of taking extended leave, so makes sense that you'd have a long journey ahead of you.
So how are things going around here?
Oh, just the same as usual. Obviously, we've heard the news about arbiters around, and well, before that there was the quake which collapsed the first layer of the dungeon. So that's been a big sink of money around here. But, well, actually no, wait, hold on. Thinking back, what is the timeline here? No, okay. The dungeon didn't collapse with that. I think the entrance changed or something like that. They cleared that up at the entrance quick enough, so things are back to normal there. Retconning very quickly. But I just misremembered.
Debating, revealing the fact that Gregor saw the Arbiter.
This was from the quake.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Gregor saw the Arbiter.
Back in Jasper.
Yes, he did. Indeed.
So she mentioned the rumors about arbiters and stuff. So I'm debating dropping the bombshell that, oh yeah, I saw it. Pretty impressive.
Yeah. But pretty much every gem city is on some sort of ready alert to receive reinforcements if an arbiter were to show up. Not sure who they're sending or what, but they say keep your...
we deal with that?
I mean, turn to the history books, I suppose. It's not really my department. I just, obviously, as you know, watch over any prisoners. Luckily, we've just got... Well, no one right now.
I've never been too good at that stuff either, not my department.
Yeah.
I'm just here for the muscle.
Yeah, I mean, everyone knows the last time arbiters were really around was a few thousand years ago, so it's a bit of a lost knowledge. I'm sure there are people in their towers reading something about what was done.
I just hope that we'd be able to do something.
Yeah. I mean, hey, if something were to happen, I just guess we send in all the guards. Evacuate.
evacuation would probably be best.
I mean, the first line of order is to contact Citrine, and they'll send people here, I guess. Don't know how effective that'll be, seeing as it sounds like these attacks only last for a few minutes before the Arbiter disappears. Oh well. Procedure, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, I think your house is still vacant. Don't think there's been any move-ins there, so it should all be as you left it. Any prospective people?
That's good to know.
Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to get back to my paperwork.
Oh, yes, of course, of course. But it was nice talking again.
You as well. Goes back to fanning herself with the... Sure, she's left-handed. Fanning herself with the right hand, writing with her left hand.
Left-handed representation. Yeah, I guess Gyra will turn around and leave her be.
All right. And now to George. Where are you
Slightly
setting up?
tipsy bard.
So, I'll stay in the Valhalla Inn. And I will begin to play the guitar. Is there a good spot to play this guitar?
I mean, center of the room, I guess. You could jump up on a
Perfect.
table if you're so inclined.
Oh, I'd love to jump up on a table at this moment.
All right. Hugo here, the innkeeper, as you can see, has gone back to sleep in place. In the tavern are Nuvian and the people he was trying to get some information out of. To not much avail. What would you like to do?
Yes, I would like to... Is there any table near the center that is not occupied at the moment?
Sure.
Yeah, I'd like to go up and jump onto that table and begin playing the guitar.
All right, go ahead and give me a performance check. And describe to me what you would like to be doing in that.
So, with a total of 25, I would like to... I suppose since I haven't had the guitar for a very long time, I'll stick to a simpler tune, just to sort of get a hang of things. Make sure that I'm not messing up anything. Perhaps even have a fish play along with me.
I was gonna say, does there happen to be a fish mounted on the wall?
You do have a very hard bred fish in your cube.
So, with twang of the guitar, I would like to cast fly on the fish in the cube
Okay.
and just have it float next to me to play along with me.
All right. So, playing the classic tune, fish floating about. Does fly require it to be intelligent to control itself, or does it just start floating?
I will quickly check. Well, you have to touch a willing creature. Could a hamburger helper the fish to
Hmm.
keep it afloat?
We'll say sure.
Perfect. So I have the fish just floating here in the hand while I perform. And of course, and I just I play the little Mary Tune.
I don't have a fish, but I do have a quagsire.
I have a chimchar.
Well, I'll raise you one more. I've got a glaceon.
I got
Very
2
snippy one.
turtwigs in my room.
And very
I've
white.
got a Mimikyu and a Piplup over there.
Very nice. Well, we've got all the Gen 4 starters.
We have all the Gen 4 starters.
All right. So,
And a Pikachu representation.
yeah. And the tavern is thoroughly entertained. And you get more and more adept with your guitar.
Love to see it.
All right. And at the end of all of your actions, as you reconvene back at the tavern, or I guess Gregor reconvenes back at the tavern with you. 6 hours has passed. Pank. 2 hours into the session. You're flying into Zircon. And I'll say... Let's see. Okay. You see the town about as you've last seen it. It's as you left it.
Time to find the volley holder in.
All right. What would you like to do, Pank?
I will probably land,
Okay.
and upon walking around a bit, find someone, anyone really, and be like, excuse me.
Yes, you stop a female human in maybe late 20s. She seems to be wearing what you recognize as a Zirconian guard leather armor set. So, you say excuse me, right? That's what you said?
Yeah.
How can I help you, citizen? Traveler.
Traveler. I'm looking for the volley holder inn.
Natural 20 on figuring out what you're saying.
Oh my gosh.
This is the right guard.
You're probably thinking of the Wachholderin. It's, let's see here. You'd want to go about maybe 5 blocks north and then take a straight shot west. You can ask someone around there.
Oh, great.
If I could
I
guess
presume
this
you're-
guard, I would.
Yeah. I guess my companion didn't give me the exact right name, but thank you very much.
Yeah, a lot of people from out of town seem to mess up that name. Well,
And I will.
keep out of trouble.
Thank you. And I will make my way in the directions that she told me. 6
All right.
blocks that way, and then straight west.
All right, go ahead and give me a survival check, we'll say, for your navigation.
I'm good at survival. That's a 22.
22? All right, easily enough. You get into the general vicinity of the Wachholder Inn, and you do begin to sort of recognize some of the surrounding buildings. And you're like, this might have been where we stayed before. And so you have a general idea on how to get there.
All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna walk around, looking for this place.
All right. So eventually you do end up getting to the building itself, and you're at the doors. The action is yours.
I will heroically bust in the door. No, I will.
Busting it
walk
down,
through
just like the beginning of the campaign.
Pink is going to open the doors and not cause any stir,
All right.
because that's not what he's here to do.
Do you want to do that with a stealth check?
Yeah, sure. We'll see how stealthy I can be.
Okay.
I'm also good at that.
Hmm.
Thank God I'm good at that. That's going to be a 15.
15? That's above George's passive perception.
It's also above Gregor's.
It's above Nuvian's. Nobody notice you as you walk in. You see this, like what looks to be a wooden, large, long salmon floating through the air as George is playing it off on the guitar.
Now that's a throwback.
Does he notice that the salmon doesn't have its entire fin?
Well, you had 2 of them, so it's up to you whether or not you pulled out the intact one or the slightly broken one.
Oh, no, I pulled out mine.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Pink is Pink is good. Is anyone sitting, like any of the party sitting down at a table?
Nuvian and Gregor would be. I guess I'll take over Gregor now.
I'll walk over to the table and just sit myself down casually as if nothing was amiss.
So Nubian, a little more buzzed. Okay, no, he had one more drink in this time, but got an 18 on his constitution, so he's handling it fine now. Hello, stranger.
Ah.
Oh, Pink. How's it going?
Gregor.
Welcome back to Zircon.
Thank you. It's certainly been
Gregor
a bit.
constitution as well. Okay, it's a 5. It's always good to be back home, you know.
That I do get.
Do I notice my compatriots
Hey, go ahead and give me a new
circling
perception
around?
check.
Oh, not 20.
All right. So yeah, you notice a big blue bird. Or I guess
Oh
a
my
small
gosh.
blue bird compared to Gregor, as we've established.
I bring the fish back into the cube and I rush on over. Hank, Hank, it's been so long. Hank, oh my gosh, we should celebrate.
Oh yes,
We should-
I'm Nuvian. I'm his brother.
Nice to meet you, Nuvian.
Lightly shakes your hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some more pints. I'll be right back. Yes.
For the lightweight family.
I don't remember if Pink is a lightweight or not.
I think you did say he was.
I think he was.
Some parties have the bane of the door. This party has the bane of alcohol.
So how long has it been in game since we were separated?
It has been. Oh boy, let's go to the calendar here.
It's been like half a week.
Yeah, it's not like it's.
So, Prison Break is on the 21st.
Oh, almost a week.
So it's been
Yeah.
almost a week here. Oh hey, I can finally do this.
We're not
The
splitting
timelines
anymore.
are restored.
Finally. Let's swear to try and never break the timelines again.
Oh my gosh.
Only if absolutely necessary.
We will find another way.
Next episode title: Breaking the Timeline Already.
Bring a timeline part 2. I like to think this fish is still doing
No, he swam it back into the cube.
I know he's gone, but I like to think we hear like a little muffled from the back.
I just have the tavern theme now.
Do I need to pay the good tavern keeper for the pints?
No, I think it's all right. I think in a previous session I said from this point on we're just gonna waive all the food costs, unless it's pertinent to the situation.
Well, I bring back some more.
All right.
I'll take a pint.
To peg.
Yeah, to pink. To pink.
Yeah.
Y'all cheers, and at least for
Cheers.
Nubian, he just slowly sips his
Well,
drink.
there is no sipping here for George.
Pank will be in the
Constitution
middle of
saving
Pank will be in the middle of Nubian and George in terms of sippage.
That is
Gregor
a
downs
10.
it. He's fine. A 10? All right. You can hold yourself
Is it time
for now.
Is it time for a Constitution saving throw of my own? Because I'm now drinking.
Yep.
15.
15? All right. You hold your drink. This isn't particularly strong. It's got more of an
that's
apple
good
taste
stuff.
than any alcohol taste.
This is very good.
So, what have you been up to, my good friend?
Oh. Yeah, there's a lot's happened in the past few days. When
That's good. As Gregor finishes his pint.
I'm going to relay the situation of my village when I got there and everything. We like had some back and forth over sendings about like generally, but now I get to go into more detail. So I start relaying how it was a snowy wasteland when it really shouldn't have been, and I got to see people from my tribe again.
We dealt with a world on fire while yours was a world frozen over.
The two extremes.
Such a juxtaposition.
And
That's a funny word.
Oh, that it is correct. Juxtaposition. And then you had your shoot. Siva bitch.
At that mentioning, Nubian, who had been just sipping, just drinks the whole pint. He's gonna make a Constitution saving throw. That he definitely fails. And
I did just leave her frozen, didn't I? That is what
Yes,
happened,
you did.
right? Yeah. Okay. I did tell them that she was bad though, and not to unfreeze her, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. I will. Right, Siva. She is still frozen.
Well, finally, there's a temperature surrounding her that matches her heart.
I told
Nubian
the
just
people.
giggles like a little girl at this.
Yeah, I told them not to unthaw her or get her out.
Good, she can stay there.
It'd be a while for her to get back, even if she did get out anyway. I doubt she knows where she even is.
Oh shit. Well, that reminds me. We run into a Siva of our own. Yeah, we might have run into the father. But damn, we got a cool sword out of that one.
So things went pretty well.
Oh no. Oh no. We we got the cool sword out of a sort of agreement, which is the worst thing that could happen. Well, I mean, not the worst thing that could happen. We are still alive, and the agreement wasn't bad.
So I will remind you, you found the sword in the manor when raiding for the magic items. But you got a blood pact that I did not
Right.
mention in the recap when you met the father.
Yeah. So the sword was in the manor. We ran into the father. Um, we made an agreement with the father, and now we get to kill the arbiter with the sword. Isn't that fun?
Yeah. I can't wait to give in to that.
I am so
That's
sorry.
going to be
Gregor.
a pretty hard challenge.
Oh,
So we agreed to kill. What was this agreement?
so we have to use the sword from the Sivas on the arbiter. Because I will not spend a thought to consider what happens if we don't. So that sword is going to impale an arbiter. Ugh.
Pink is just kind of like very obviously confused and like concerned at the same time.
Do I notice this on his face?
He's not trying to hide it.
Do I notice this on his face?
I don't think you were that wasted, because you succeeded your last check, right?
Right, yeah. Okay. Oh, it was a blood pact.
Pink's face goes from slight concern to very concerned.
I mean, hey, instead of getting our blood spilled, we just had our blood pacted. There's a better word here.
Okay. So it seems like a lot's happened on your end as well.
Yes, well, you know,
When did you
world
make a
turns to
blood
ice.
pact? Says Nubian.
Oh, we told you. We were we were gathering the seaweed. We ran into him. Came back. Didn't seem very happy at the fact that we made a blood pact, but it was the only option we had at the moment. And then we traveled to Garnet.
You see the pint that's now empty in his hand. He squeezes it to the point that it just shatters. Conrad's still alive?
We told you.
I don't think you did.
We definitely told you because you were upset at the whole blood pact thing.
By the way, you definitely did.
Did or
You
did not?
see the glass just starts as he continues his vice grip, embedding itself into his hand as he.
So I do just want to say we did. I do remember being Gregor
did?
and saying that. They were having an argument and Gregor stepped in, being like actually a little annoyed at all the bickering that was going on, and kind of made it worse by saying that.
I feel like that was before though.
What?
Because he hasn't been notified that any of the Sivas were still alive. You dodged the question.
Hold on. we told him about the blood pact.
Hmm.
We did. That I do know. Because he got angry and said that was no blood
Certain
pact.
doom.
Yeah.
Hmm. So maybe he did
There's
know about
only-
the blood pact, but I'm very certain that he didn't know that Conrad was still alive.
That
So yes,
very well
he's
could
a very
happen.
angry boy right
But
now.
yeah, either way, the entire situation still makes him pissed.
Yeah. Listen. That was a fine pint you had there. And now it's gone. Not the ale, or the cider, but that glass. That
I mean, I thought the cider
cup,
was quite
I
good.
guess. Oh, the cider was fantastic, and thankfully my brother consumed it before he ripped apart the mug.
Send me back.
You'll
I
die.
need to finish this.
That's not a good idea.
I don't care about good ideas. I care about everything he's done.
There are arbiters on the loose.
You studied Draconic.
I studied Draconic.
What if you could convince one of them to go back and destroy them once and for all?
Convince an arbiter.
It's that or send me back. I'll do it myself.
Well, I studied what we have of Draconic. I mean, if there's not a language barrier, it's an arbiter. I don't know if it would listen to an ant.
Nuvian gets up and starts storming. Just storms out.
Oh bother. Yeah, I should follow. I get up.
All right.
Okay. As I stand up, I'm going to
And as he storms out, he's just dripping. His hands are just like leaving a drip trail of blood.
I'm gonna with lesser restoration. I know it. I mean, it wouldn't like I don't have any conditions on me at the moment, and but would it help make me more myself?
Yeah. If you're so
Would that
inclined to
work?
use it.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and cast it on myself.
All right. So you have 0 drunkenness now.
All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and follow him out.
And it took all of 16 minutes to split the party again.
I was gonna look over at Gregor and be like, should we follow? Or should we let them resolve it?
I mean, probably better to not split up so soon. At least keep an eye on them.
Yeah, if anything, just following from a distance. Make sure nothing gets out of hand.
Yeah.
As
So-
I walk out, I just get a silver piece and flick it to the tavern keep.
Give me a sleight of hand roll. We'll say. Because that's all the way across the tavern.
That is a 17.
17. With your skills, sure. It ends up landing on the counter. He flinches a
I'll
little
pay
bit at the noise. That's about it.
I'll pay for the rest of it if you need me. And I walk out.
He's asleep.
Nah.
All right. So Nuvian is already a fair ways down the street. He is currently heading Sir Khan. Yes. So he's currently heading east.
Nuvian!
You can see he's just like shakily stumbling down the street. Doesn't
I
pay
run to-
attention.
Run to catch up to him.
All right. After about a couple minutes of running, we'll say 2 minutes of running versus his stumbly walking, you get up to him.
I grab him by the shoulders.
He tries and pushes you off. Go ahead and give me a contesting strength roll.
7.
12. So he pushes you off and keeps walking.
Nuvian,
You can see his hands are still dripping down. Slowly,
Nuvian.
it's not like a stream, but
Nuvian, please listen to me.
he does not. He just keeps walking.
What's he even going to do?
Take a sword, just run it through his throat.
Oh, so it's just you? He still has an entire battalion, at least.
We'll figure something out.
You'll die before you figure anything out.
It's none of my concern.
I was spotted half a mile off and I wasn't... I'm barely known. He could recognize you from the faintest glint of sunlight.
He waves his cape and transforms into that hot Goliath.
The hot Goliath?
If you look at the session chat here,
Oh. Oh, yes.
because you gave him a disguise cloak.
Oh, of course I
right,
did.
right.
Of course I did. There. That's not going to work.
He's still stumbling along.
He's not going to
But
let
now-
anyone near him.
90% hotter. Say it again?
Oh, what did I say? He's not going to let anyone approach him. Especially not... Holy.
He just keeps stumbling.
Are you... What do you plan on even doing? Is it really just run him through?
No response. As he's wandering around dripping blood, some of the citizens are beginning to take notice that there's like this drunk guy with bloody hands trying to stumble along in some direction.
I'm just gonna healing word so he stops bleeding.
Alright. What is the range on that? Or I guess at this point
It
you've caught up
is-
to him and you're just keeping pace.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, the fragments of glass push out of his hands and they close up. That was not a lesser restoration though, so he is still drunk.
Right. No, I kind of don't have the ability to cast it.
What if we got
Meanwhile,
Nuvian
Gregor and
arrested?
Pink, what are you doing back there?
I think we're following from a distance to make sure things don't get out of hand. But I'm gonna turn to Gregor and be like, "Hey, Gregor, what if? I mean, you're still dressed like a guard and everything. What if you
Yeah.
took Nuvian like as if you're arresting him so that we could
Ooh.
avoid some sort of public
Toxic.
scandal?"
Public intoxication.
Yeah, I've certainly trained to do that And
we
he's
don't
got
want
my
to. We want to
spear
avoid
on
as
him
much of a
too.
scandal as possible.
Fair enough. So Gregor's going to start sprinting ahead now. Barreling forward.
Nuvian, what would you accomplish?
Settling the score. I don't really care.
It's not going
Getting
to
rid of
make
the
it any
Seavers is all I
better.
care about.
What good would that do?
Think about what bad they've
Everything.
done. And he just keeps walking. Eventually, though, Gregor does catch up. Gregor's going to go ahead for a strength check to restrain versus
Gregor's gonna
a
walk up as well.
disadvantaged
Sorry,
drunken Nuvian.
Hank is gonna come up as well.
So Nuvian gets a 2 on strength, plus 2 strength. Gregor gets a 7 plus 2, I believe, as well. Gregor. No, plus 3, so a solid 10. So Gregor's easily able to grab up one of the arms of Nuvian, and Gregor's going to take an action and say, hey, rope, go ahead and restrain him up here. And the rope comes off from his back and starts restraining. Hey, unhand me! Ah! And he's going to make a Constitution saving throw at getting tightened up by this rope. He does hold his stomach's contents as he gets thrashed about. All right there, citizen. We need to go back to bring you back to the prison quarters there. You're a little bit too rambunctious. What are you doing, Gregor? I have something I have to do. Yeah, it's okay. He pats him on the head. We'll bring you back on. Let you clear up a little bit. And at this point, Nuvian's fully restrained and too drunk to unrestrain himself and can get brought back to the prison quarters.
I'm gonna eventually, hopefully, catch up with them. It's not. I don't think like you're going fast or anything, but I was gonna come up and whisper to George. I think he's partially too drunk to be making any decisions right now. I asked Gregor to act as if he's a guard and so that we avoid any sort of scandal.
I just put my mask on and I say, yes, thank you.
What is the crime? Having a meal.
A succulent cider drink.
Succulent wild meal. This is democracy manifest. And eventually, Gregor is able to take him back to the prison quarters.
And
him in the
Penk will
cell.
also apologize for getting involved between their family stuff.
No. I don't. You did the right thing. There's no ill will here between me and you. I just You know how long Gregor's gonna have him put up?
Likely just until he's not drunk anymore. So probably till the next day.
I'm gonna head back to the inn. So I'll be in my room. Oh, here. I pull out like a gold piece. We got rooms. That should get you a room for. We staying 2 nights. Yeah. I'm gonna. Yeah, and I just walk off.
So where are you going, George?
I'm heading back to the room in the inn.
And I'm I assume we're all together at the prison quarters right now.
So
Or what's
George is
happened?
out the room. Pink, if you want to go to the prison quarters with the rest of them, yeah. Party already split.
But it should be a temporary split at least, because I
We
imagine
shall
Gregor's
see.
going to come back to the inn. Hopefully. I think I will, at the very least. Yeah, I'll go to the inn.
Okay, you'll go to the inn as well.
Yeah.
All right. So, George and Pink, you're back at the inn. The other two are off prison quarters. What would you like to do?
About what time of day is it?
We'll say this is about 2 hours later, so it's about 8 p.m. in the morning, or in the night. 8 p.m. in the morning.
I think Pink is probably going to call it early, considering all the travel that he's been doing.
I'm
All
also gonna call it. After all, this is the first time I've had a room to myself in a long time.
Hmm.
As in, like, a week-ish.
Yeah, however much the thing is for Pink, he's going to pay it for a room.
Yeah, so about not a year ago, a week ago, is when you were experimenting with the consciousness shifter at your own house.
So it was about a week.
Man, it feels like so much longer out of session.
Well then, we transition to night. You're just gonna sleep through the night? Anything you would like to
Yep.
do in that time, other than sleep? George, you got 4 extra hours.
Yeah. Not really.
All right. Well, then eventually, you wake up 4 hours earlier than Pink. And then eventually, 4 hours later, Pink's up as well.
I'm gonna head down to the main area.
Okay. So you step out your door and you're in the main area.
I think we'll also meet up with George in the main area.
Oh, hey. Sorry about all that yesterday.
It's fine. Yeah.
We just took a long rest, so I can get my spell slots back. I really should apologize to Gregor. We should go. Yeah, I need to go at least.
I'll head over as well. You to the prison quarters?
Yeah. Let's get going. While we're walking, what are we gonna do now? We've made it back up. We have the consciousness shifter. Where are we going to go?
Where are we going to go? That's the big question.
See,
I don't feel Citrine is safe.
we have to get off continent somehow. Is the Scorchlands on this continent?
Yes.
Unless we want to go to the Scorchlands.
At this point, might be easier than trying to get overseas for now.
Yeah.
But that's going to be a long trek.
That's east for a while.
Maybe going to Citrine is the right move and going from there.
So you're over here in Zircon. These are the Scorched Lands.
Oh. Okay.
Well,
So we're not actually too far over. Well,
I do. Yeah, I think Citrine could be a good heading off point. But ugh. Well, I mean, we have an easy way to get into Citrine. All we have to do is shift over there.
although flying around a bit when I was there, it does seem like arbiters have been there. And correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Citrine where they warded off the arbiters last time they showed up?
I try to think back to what I know about the Arbiters.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a history check.
That is a 15.
All right. And what did you mean by when they last warded off the Arbiters, Paul?
Uh, from like the last thousands of years ago.
I see.
Wasn't Citrine like the place where they had the stuff where they defended them, like kill them off or whatever?
Okay, yeah.
And that's why it's like the big center hub and all that.
So let me go over to my history tab then. Main storyline.
I feel like a lot of this is Pink piecing a lot of
Mordor
things together that
history.
he's heard over the past month.
Age of Arbiters. Here we go. So generally speaking, the gem cities, or actually no, not all of the gem cities, a lot of the gem cities had systems that were used to fight the Arbiters. Let's see.
So just that Citrine was like the most heavily fortified of them all.
Yeah, Citrine was able to survive the Age of Arbiters.
Okay.
Let's see. Age of Arbiters. Where'd it go? Here it goes. Eventually, society rose back, fought up against the Arbiters, hunting down every last one of them. So, yeah, there was a lot of cities that had the equipment, some sort of machinery or mechanism or magic, what have you, that was able to fight the Arbiters. And then there were also presumably people or groups of people that were able to hunt down Arbiters as well.
Okay.
But, oh, yes, what you might have been thinking about, Paul, was that Citrine did have a mechanism that would send long-range bolts of matter out to impale Arbiters from a distance and be able to effectively handle air combat.
I think that's probably what I was referring to. That was probably mentioned at some point in passing during the adventures, probably in Citrine.
It was in reference to the black pillar that fell, that killed Theoden.
Yes.
That was fortune. Okay. That was from a fortune telling.
Yes. Okay.
So he mentioned, I don't really know what that is, but it could be like one of the tools that was used to fight the Arbiters. Okay. So this is all the information you remember, George.
So yeah.
I imagine you would just relay that stuff.
Yeah.
Right. My main point being, though, is that if such a heavily fortified area like Citrine was done in, not fully, but if there's clear marks of the Arbiters having been there in such a heavily fortified area, should we go there?
we can get our hand with those crystals, it should help a lot in getting the other four. And well, I don't know how. I don't know how much time we have to really use on making treks.
Well, I don't think we should waste any time.
I agree. And if that means taking one of the roads out of Citrine to settlements in the Scorched Lands, well then, we have to risk it.
I guess back to Citrine it'll be.
Sounds like a plan.
But first, sorting this out.
Yes,
Because we need all the hands that we can get.
that we do.
All right. What are you doing?
Going to the prison quarters.
Yep.
All right. And presumably over this time you've had your meals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I
back
imagine
to
this conversation was happening during eating and like walking.
Yep. So on the way back to the prison quarters, it's a relatively clear, quiet morning. Hardly a cloud in the sky. You make your way, or you make it to the prison quarters. What would you like to do?
I was thinking we would check in to see if Gregor is there and if Nuvian is still being held.
Okay. So walking in, you of course see the clerk that neither of you had just met because it was just Gregor who went. Oh, hello. How can I help you? This is of course the halfling woman. Very extravagant accoutrements.
Would Gregor be here?
Oh, yes. He came in last night with a pretty frazzled individual.
Are the two of them still together?
No, I think he went back to maybe his place. And then, of course, the rambunctious individual is still in the tank.
May I speak with that individual?
Sure. She waves over one of the. There's a guard woman was just standing about. Here. Oh, yes. And Pink, this is the guard that you actually spoke to when you first landed here yesterday. Hello. Is that the individual you were trying to meet up with?
Not him in particular, no. I was trying to meet up with Gregor and George here, my compatriot.
Hello.
Hi. Well, yes, I can certainly guide you in. Get you a little chat. She opens the door to the cell room, or room of cells. You can see Nuvian is over there on a bench, sleeping it off still. You can see at the there's a little shelf just inside the bars, with a wooden cup that seems to be empty. So Nuvian's still resting. I guess since he's a high elf, he doesn't sleep, but eyes closed. doesn't seem to pay you much mind at this moment.
I guess I can. Heck, if you'd like, you can go get Gregor, and I'll just wait here.
Yeah, sure. That works.
All right.
And I will go ahead and turn out and head back to the inn.
All right. So, making a somewhat long story short, Gregor's not at the inn.
Hmm.
According to the tavern keeper, he never checked back in at the night.
Maybe he did go back to his house like she mentioned. Pink would know where that is. Well, I guess I will. Part of the reason Pink did also go get wanted to go get Gregor is just to leave them alone in case anything happened, because he doesn't want to impose as much as possible.
Hmm.
So if
So in the
anything, he's
time-
probably just gonna like fly off a little bit and just see if I can scout out from above, see if I can see Gregor. Seems like he'd be pretty easy to distinguish in a crowd.
Hmm. I mean, this is a relatively large city.
That's fair. I'm more so just flying around,
Alright.
giving them time in case he wakes up and I don't want to be there for any family squabbling.
Okay. So, go ahead and give me, as you're flying through the air, just a perception check. Looking
You
around.
cut out.
Go ahead, as you're flying through the air, perception check.
22.
22. All right. You don't spot the mostly bald green head of Gregor, but you do spot what looks to be off way in the distance to the northwest, what looks to be maybe like an albatross flying through the sky. Albatross Aarakocra. Just a white blob off in the distance.
Yeah,
flying
fair
around. I think you
I won't
might have
go
met
in.
one before as well.
I won't go and investigate. I'm just.
All right. But other than that, you don't spot any Gregor in the streets or anything.
Yeah. I mean, that checks
I thought you were
out.
about to say you don't spot a Gregor in the sky.
Turns out Gregor is just floating through his own psychic powers.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point. That man can do miracles.
Yeah.
But yeah, my point is, if I can find Gregor, great. But my main point right now is just flying around and giving them the time to see if they can work shit out.
All right. So, George, you and Nubian are in the room. Nubian's got his eyes closed, at least. Doesn't seem to have noticed you yet.
I take out one of the jars
Okay.
of good soup,
Okay.
as well as a piece of the fish about the same size as the.
Right, because the soup and bread is considered a complete meal, and you get a better bonus from that. Where is soup rules? There we go, right here.
Ooh.
Yeah. Superior healing potion if eaten with bread. So yeah.
Just gonna start slowly munching on it. I kind of just want. I don't want to eat all of it before he wakes up.
Okay. So there's 2 cups of soup per jar. 1 jar is the superior healing potion. So you just have, I guess, half a jar.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you had missing health, well, it's recovered now.
Woo.
And you've not warmed this up in any way. It's just room temperature still, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He's just gonna keep laying there. Unless you want to like purposefully make it a little noisy for him to notice.
Would I be able to, like, are there pebbles on the ground?
Sure.
Would I be able to amplify the sound of a kicked pebble?
With like thaumaturgy
Like,
or something.
I don't have thaumaturgy. I
Minor illusion.
I do have minor illusion.
I think minor illusion can make sound.
It can make sound.
Yeah, so you can do that if you so please.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
All right. Go ahead and make a perception roll. It's a 3. He's still out of it.
Perception, I think I just got a 21, but let me make sure.
Oh, I gave him
Yeah,
a perception
21.
roll to notice the kick.
Never mind. I noticed it.
I mean, hey, if you want to make that perception roll, you're rolled for anti-perception, or like noticeability.
Performance.
Sure. Performance, yeah. Well, then it's going to be like a 30.
It would be a 27.
So sure, I'll give him a dice for ignore. Still can't beat a 27. So there's just a boom. It's like,
You're up.
looks at top of
You want
sheet. Erdjur? What was that?
You want some soup?
Sure.
Yeah, I got some of this oven bread as well. So
He's
go
just
ahead
a little
and eat up.
shaken at whatever that boom was. Just looking around.
It was a loud crack, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Weird that a pebble falling made it sound, but that's, whatever.
Insights. Deception.
I mean, it's not entirely
Yeah.
a lie, but that's a 1
Okay, he got a 7 on his insight.
of the natural variety. In fact,
So you brothers can read each other quite well. And you can tell, oh, I guess this was some sort of this was some sort of your magic. That's a sentence, I think. He just brushes it off.
when he says
Just
magic, I
observes
just sort of
factories.
prestidigitation sparks along my hands. That's hands.
I'm just imagining the most shit-eating grin on your face as you do it.
He 100% has seen this sort of grin before. And he knows what you're about.
Never in my 50 years have I.
Listen here, you little... Well, am I just gonna eat soup in this cage, or can I get out? Oh, yeah, I suppose you've sobered up at this point. And she goes ahead and grabs the keys and opens the door. You're free to go. He just steps out, takes part of the fish, tries really hard to bite through it. It's a 4. He bites into it, tries to tear it. Your hardtack does not tear.
Soup, brother.
He takes the jar of soup, dips the fish in the soup, starts gnawing at it. And you can tell he's bitter. He's definitely fed up. Does have a clearer mind, though. But that's about it. He doesn't say anything more. He just gnaws on fish, bread, and soup.
Well, I'm gonna wait for him to consume the good soup. Who could stay better after a good half jar of soup?
That is true.
Eventually, you hear a cracking sound.
I can fix his teeth. It's okay.
As the fish bread cracks at a point where he was eating it, and some white ooze begins to seep out of that crack.
Right, the cream.
Like you struck a mother would.
Would seem so. Scoops up some. He like sucks a little bit of the ooze out, scoops up some soup in the cavity where some of that ooze had leaked out of, and uses that as sort of like a spoon. Granted, this fish like is barely like small enough to just fit in the opening of this jar, so he's kind of like dipping it in, shaking it about, pulling it out. It's like the same diameter. You have some soup. Eventually you get full without finishing the fish because it's a few days worth of meal.
A lot of fish.
Big fish.
Big fish.
Oh, and the guard goes back and just takes her post.
Does Nuvian have all the stuff all his possessions?
They're off on the shelf next to you. In this time, he's been grabbing his things, putting them back on.
Does he have the cloak on?
You could intercept at some point if that was your intention.
I'm gonna hamburger helper that thing over to me.
All right. We're going to he's going to give a dexterity check to try and catch it. Versus your dexterity, we'll say.
Just a straight dexterity check.
Yep.
17.
18.
Ooh.
So, as you cast your hamburger helper to grab the cloak, he sees this and snatches it up before the hamburger helper can grab it. I think I'll hold on to this. As he drapes it around.
Well, old man, you're still pretty fast.
Only 20 years older than you. You'll be here in no time.
And yet I hear creaking in your bones.
2 feet in the grave at 50 years. Say.
Well, you don't look much better.
Just a blink away and you'll be my age.
Oh, well, let's hope not. I gotta keep these rugged good looks after all.
Ah, yes, that baby face of yours.
Yes, well, I have
This
I
is
have an
effectively like a
image to
13-year-old talking to an 18-year-old, by the way.
Yeah, I have an image to sell. So I'm afraid it's gotta stay the same.
So they're 20 years apart?
Yeah, 20 years apart.
Yeah, but we're both elves, so
Yeah. So not an 18 to an 18, like an 18-year-old to like a 19-year-old or a 20-year-old.
So they live for about 400 years, so it's about how it lines up.
You know what? Yeah.
Well, You've got me now. You've got your friend somewhere.
He's finding our other friend.
I see. Well. And he just starts walking.
Where are you going?
Going out.
Gonna explore the
the front
city
door.
of Zakon.
Something like that.
Well, here, as I tap him on the shoulder, why don't we explore together? You could use a guide around here.
Alright. Back to where we came in, right?
Oh, no. There's an entire city to see.
In one destination.
Might as well see it all. Sorry?
In one destination. As he just continues walking.
Good brother. Good brother. You don't intend to, do you?
Say it again.
You don't intend to, do you?
Time to walk. As he starts walking north. Not really knowing where he is.
Right.
He just picked a direction and went.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Alright.
Do I know about where the sort of Hearthstone location is from here?
From here, it would be to the east. So if we go map here. So you just came out of the prison quarters right here. The Hearthstone is over here. And Nuvian just started walking this way.
Well, I have to say, it's quite a lovely city we got here. What do you
Yeah.
say?
Smell of oak is everywhere.
Ah, yes, I love the smell of oak. It's natural. It fills you with a sense of life.
Something like that. Pink, go ahead and give me another perception check.
Gotcha. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. So, continuing to look around, just kind of flying about, keeping watch. From your perspective, you would have the prison quarters in your view. With the dirty 20, sure, you can see that the two elvish brothers have stepped out. But also with the dirty 20, you do see that Albatross, possibly figure, is much larger in the sky now.
Oh no!
Wait, hold on. Albatross, hold on.
No, you
I'm
said
sorry.
white
Seems to
blob,
be-
and I was like, oh no.
Seems to be flying
I
towards
wasn't
the
thinking
city.
I wasn't thinking too hard about it, but now
I didn't want to say anything.
I'm thinking way too hard about it now.
And
Oh,
in 5,
no.
4, 3, 2, 1. This white flying figure enters the bounds of the city, followed by a huge boom that everyone, all of you, can hear. As Pink, above the mountain to the north, is this white arbiter that begins blasting the mountain with frost. And that's where we'll call this
I'm
session.
gonna make a beeline, fly directly towards the Elfin Brothers.
All right. And we'll see where that comes to next session.
Man, every single one always ends on some sort of cliffhanger.
Oh no! When you said large albatross, I was like, okay. And then he said white blob, and I'm like, oh, no, please.
It did not register in my
Please.
head until he made sure to mention that it's getting bigger, and I'm like, oh no.
I felt that like if I didn't mention it, it would go away.
It just don't think about it, and it will. It just
If
go
I
away.
don't think about it, it will go away.
So to establish everyone's positions, the brothers are right in front of the prison quarters. Oh, wait, that's player. Map. So the brothers are right in front of the prison quarters. We'll say, Pink, you were flying around about here,
Yeah.
to the northeast of the prison quarters. Kind of midpoint between the prison quarters, Vachholderin, and Divine Anvil, we'll say. So you're about here. And the Arbiter has just landed up here.
And then Gregor is nowhere to be found.
And Gregor is nowhere to be
Carrie.
found.
Where is he?
We need him.
Someone has to be able to kill the Arbiter.